Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the ZTS Show. I'm your host, Wally, and today we're going to be talking about NFL Week 10 of football predictions, but also be talking about who's in the race for these awards this year. Stay tuned, because we're about to get into it. But real quick, y'all already know what time it is. We got to talk about who won this week. Real quick, hold up. Let me bring that up a little bit. Let me bring up the screen. As you guys can see it, Marcus has won this week. Marcus won week 9. I sadly had a trail backwards by 2 losses. And Jay is just being Jay. I'm going to just say that. Like, Jay's just being Jay out here. I don't know what's going on. But look, right now I'm still up. I'm still leading up by 2 wins in the leaderboard. Marcus is right there trying to crawl on my back. But, you know, pretty much all Marcus needs is to have like 4 dubs against him, like 4 massive wins, and I take 4 massive losses. Like, that's all he really needs. Like, I have to really lose badly within a week for him to really climb up and take this lead. But, you know, I'm keeping this lead firm. I'm keeping my lead firm. Last thing I need is for him to crawl out of nowhere and then magically, poof, he just takes it and runs with it. But, you know, these past week were really funny. I can't. These past week were funny. I can't. Just can't. But enough of that list. Enough of that list. But yeah, let's move on. So let's go on with these picks first, and then we'll talk about the awards that I'm speaking on after that. But here we go. First game up of week 10. Thursday night football action. We got a rivalry game in the AFC North as we got the Cincinnati Bengals going against the Baltimore Ravens. The first game was tight, man. The first time. It was a big overtime game. Will we see the same thing again in this Thursday night? Who knows? But one thing we do know, we're going to get a whole lot of football action. Right now, me and Marcus, we're going with the Ravens. But your boy Jay says the Bengals are taking the ladder. And they coming behind them boys, and they taking that dub. So that's what we got on the call-up sheet. We got me and Marcus for Ravens, and Jay's going with the Bengals. Let's move on next. Next on up, we got the Carolina Panthers going against the New York Giants. Now honestly, this is a toss-up game. I can really see this go either way. I can really see this go for the Panthers, honestly. You know, Bryce Young, he's right now starting to pick up. He's really starting to pick up right now. And honestly, you know, one thing's for sure is right now, a lot of these young quarterbacks, it's true. I seen a clip the other day about what Tom Brady said about these young quarterbacks. Yeah, they really do got to learn. They really do got to learn the team's game plan, like, coming on in. Like, they got to sit down and actually learn the team's game plan and then start, because it looks like right now Bryce is starting to get that memo and starting to really gear up to the play calls and everything. So yeah, but hey, look, funny enough, me, Marcus, and Jay, we all agreed that the Giants are going to take this game. But like I said, I do believe Panthers could make the upset, which ain't really an upset, but yeah. All right, let's go on to next. We got the New England Patriots going against the Chicago Bears. And in this game, once again, me, Marcus, and Jay all agree that the Bears are winning this week. All right. Up next, we got the Buffalo Bills going against the Indianapolis Colts. And in this game, it's another clean sweep. Me, Marcus, and Jay all agree that the Bills are taking this game. Up next, we got the Denver Broncos going against the Kansas City Chiefs, an AFC West rivalry. And in this game, once again, another clean sweep. Me, Marcus, and Jay agree that the Chiefs are winning. But I won't be surprised if the Broncos make an upset though. I'm being a little messy with this one. I won't be surprised. I really won't. I really won't be surprised. I think if there's one team right now that can do the upset, it's them right now. I won't be surprised. Up next, we got an NFC South rivalry. The Atlanta Falcons versus the New Orleans Saints. And in this game, wow, I didn't know how much of a clean sweep we all agreed on. Okay, me, Marcus, and Jay all agreed that the Falcons are winning this game. I swear, let this week come back, and all of these games that we agreed on, they all fumble. I swear, oh gosh, I'll be pissed. I'll be pissed. Oh, I'll also be pissed. But yes, me, Marcus, Jay, we're voting for the Falcons. Oh my goodness, I'll be so pissed. Up next, we got the San Francisco 49ers going against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And in this game, me and Marcus are going for the 49ers. Jay is going for the Bucs. One thing I will sit here and say is, hey man, look, Cleveland, y'all should be in deep regrets. Because no matter what, hey look, that last game against the Chiefs, the Bucs may have been injured within their top weapons, but boy, Baker out there still making plays, and he's still making things shake. It's crazy. Good work, just crazy good work, man. But let's move on. Next line up, we got the Pittsburgh Steelers going against the Washington Commanders. Now, see this. This is one of my tough ones right here, boy. This is one of my tough games, man. This is one of my tough games of the week. It's one of my tough games of the week this week. Because honestly, I can see the Commanders beating the Steelers, but with track records showing, so messy. But look, me and Jay agree on the Steelers. Marcus is agreeing with the Commanders. So that's what we're going with. All right, let's move on. Up next, we got the Minnesota Vikings going against the Jacksonville Jaguars. And in this battle, all three of us agreed on the Vikings. All right, up next, we got the Tennessee Titans versus the Los Angeles Chargers. And in this, we are all in agreement that the Chargers are winning this game. In this next rivalry game of the NFC East, we got the Philadelphia Eagles versus the Dallas Cowboys. A part of me was about to say the Cowgirls because y'all playing like shit. Y'all playing like ish. But all three of us agreed on the Eagles for this week. Up next, we got the New York Jets versus the Arizona Cardinals. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I don't know what possessed me to do this, because something telling me you better switch your pick and go with the Cardinals, but I already made my pick be known somewhere else, so I'm gonna stick with it. Me and Marcus, we picked the Jets for this game. But Jay, on the other hand, picked the Cardinals. I won't be surprised if this game does go to the Cardinals, though, because they sneaking behind, always be sneaking out a win. I won't be surprised. Trust me, believe me. I won't be surprised. I'll be mad at myself and probably punch in the air if the Cardinals win this game. I really will, because I know I should have voted for it. Up next, we got the Sunday Night Football game. This one is going to be juicy. Not in that way, though. No. But we got the Detroit Lions versus the Houston Texans. And all three of us agreed that the Lions are taking this victory. But one thing is, this is going to be a watcher for sure. Because Houston, I don't know what it is, boy. I don't know if y'all just got players injured and they just playing through it, whatever it is. Whatever's going on. But boy, this is that put up or shut up game. Because if you get murdered by the Lions, y'all ain't making it past the first round. I'm gonna let y'all know this right now. Y'all ain't making it past the first round of the playoffs. Y'all ain't making it past the first round. Y'all not. Let that be known right now. And on the Monday Night Football games, we got the Miami Dolphins versus the Los Angeles Rams. Then this game, me and Marcus go with the Dolphins. Jay went with the Los Angeles Rams. All right. That is it right there for our picks of this week. But real quick, though, let's talk about these rewards. If you're wondering what awards I'm talking about, so I went to go look up some stuff. And so far, mid-season, the NFL has already drafted up in awards for Coach of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year, Defensive Rookie of the Year. Sorry about that. Offensive Rookie of the Year, then Defensive Player of the Year, Offensive Player of the Year, and Most Valuable Player, aka MVP of the Year. They already drafted up. So let me hit you with the list so far as the top three in each list. For Coach of the Year, we got at number 3, Kevin O'Connell, the Vikings. That's a good pick, though. I ain't gonna lie, that's a good pick. The Vikings are hot this year. They are. Number 2, we got Dan Quinn from Washington Commanders. Hey, that is well noted. I mean, a lot of people I thought he was going to bust the first year. Apparently not. But we will see what happens next year, though. And number 1, now this was actually a shocker to me. I didn't think this was going to be the pick for number 1. But it is Mike Tomlin of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now, for most of you that just heard this top 3 list of Coach of the Year, do you guys agree? One pick that I thought that was going to be on this list was going to be Andy Reid's. Why? Hello, Chiefs. 8-0, 9-0, 8-0, however it is. He's not on the list. Interesting. I'm just saying. Just keeping it a buck. Just very interesting. All right, let's move on to Defensive Rookie of the Year. At number 3, we got Beanie Bishop Jr., cornerback from the Pittsburgh Steelers, undrafted. Hey, one thing I'll give the Steelers, when they see talent, they grab it, baby. That's for sure. That is for sure. And they ain't no lies told right there when it comes to this young buck right here, man. Next, at number 2, we got Quinyon. I'm probably saying this brother's name wrong, but Quinyon Mitchell, cornerback, Eagles, number 22 pick. All right. And then number 1, we got Jared Verse. Yeah, Jared Verse. Sorry, I'm butchering their name. Edge rush from the Rams, number 19 pick. So moving on up. Offensive Rookie of the Year. Number 3, Brian Thomas Jr., wide receivers, Jaguars, number 23 pick. We got at number 2, Brock Brewers, tight end, Raiders, number 13 pick. And then, of course, the number 1. Y'all should know who it is because I've been talking about him through this whole year. And that is Jaden Daniels, quarterback of the Washington Commanders, the number 2 pick. Oh, yes, baby. Oh, yes. Y'all better believe this hype. At least this year's resume. By this year's resume, y'all better believe this hype. Up next, Defensive Player of the Year. At number 3, we got Myles Garrett, edge rush, Cleveland Browns. At number 2, we got TJ Watts, edge rush, Pittsburgh Steelers. And at number 1, which was actually a little bit interesting to me because I didn't think because Bengals defense is not really that great. It's not really known for their defense. They're really known for their offense. But hey, gotta give credit where credit due. And number 1 is Trey Hendrickson, edge rush, Cincinnati Bengals. Funny thing about all 3 of these guys, AFC North players. All top 3. That's big talk right there. That's big talk. Moving on up. We got Offensive Player of the Year. At number 3, we got Justin Jefferson, wide receiver, Minnesota Vikings. All right. Number 2, we got Saquon Barkley, running back, Eagles, Philadelphia Eagles. And number 1, Derrick Henry, running back, Baltimore Ravens. And I'm not gonna lie, boy, hey, Derrick Henry wasn't playing like this when he was over there with the Titans. He was not playing like this when he was with the Titans. That boy is running up a muck with the Ravens, boy. That tells you a lot. That tells you a whole lot. Tells you a whole lot. And then last but not least, most valuable player, Mr. MVP himself. At number 3, we got Jared Goff, quarterback, the Detroit Lions. Okay. Interesting. At number 2, the young buck, Jaden Daniels, quarterback, Washington Commanders. And at number 1, we got Lamar Jackson, quarterback, Baltimore Ravens. Now, I'm not gonna lie. Again, like I said, I'm not gonna front. But hey, is anyone surprised that Patrick Mahomes is not on this list? That's top 3. 9-0 record, 8-0, 9-0 record, undefeated. When his weapons are down and out, still figures out how to win. I mean, it's interesting. It's interesting how they looking at this. I mean, hey, I don't knock it, but we all know how stories can always stir up to be something different. It's very interesting because from the perspective of Coach of the Year and then the perspective of most valuable player. Because think about it, if Patrick Mahomes was Escobedo and on the sidelines, and y'all use the backup quarterback, would the Chiefs still be the same 8-0, 9-0 team? Hey. Hey. But hey, I'm gonna leave y'all to that, man. I'm gonna leave y'all with that. Y'all tell me in the comment section, what do y'all think on so far the mid-season awards? Like, how do y'all feel about the mid-season award votes? Do y'all believe it's spot on? Do y'all believe someone should be changed in the list? If so, make sure y'all come in this comment section. Y'all talk y'all stuff. With that said, man, y'all already know what time it is. Y'all do what y'all do. Y'all need to hit that like, hit that dislike. If you like what you saw today, you like what you heard today, you already know. Subscribe to the channel, lock in that bell, stay tuned for content on this channel. We'll see you guys next time. Peace out.